All right, Apple's big September event just wrapped, and wow, there is a lot to unpack. We've boiled down all the key announcements for you, so let's dive right in. September just has that new beginning feeling, right? New school year, new shows, and for tech fans, it means new Apple hardware. It's the month they really set the tone for everything to come. So, what did they bring to the table this year? Okay, let's get to the main event. The biggest news, the one that got everyone talking, was a totally new addition to the iPhone family. Meet the iPhone Air. And trust me, when they call it Air, they are not kidding. The first thing you notice is just how ridiculously thin it is. I mean, look at that number, 0.22 inches. That is just unbelievably slim for a phone these days. It's wild. And it's not just thin, it's also incredibly light. We're talking 0.36 pounds. It's one of those things you have to hold to believe. It just feels, well, like almost nothing in your hand. This completely changes the game for how an iPhone feels to use every day. So let's be clear, this is not just a slightly tweaked iPhone. This is Apple creating a whole new category. The iPhone Air is all about prioritizing that form factor, that feel, over everything else. It's a really interesting new direction for their design philosophy. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how did they get it so thin? Well, as with any engineering feat, there's a trade-off. To achieve that incredible profile, the iPhone Air comes with a single-lens camera on the back. That's a big difference from the other phones in the lineup, and it's how they pulled it off. But hey, the iPhone Air wasn't the whole story. Apple also rolled out some seriously powerful upgrades that you'll find across the entire new iPhone family. A big focus this year seems to be durability, which I think we can all appreciate. And that starts with the screen. It's got this new tech called Ceramic Shield 2. Basically, Apple is saying this makes the screen way, way tougher against scratches and, those dreaded cracks. And here's the best part. This isn't some exclusive feature for the top-tier models. Nope. Ceramic Shield 2 is on every single new phone, from the Air to the iPhone 17 and the 17 Pro. Everyone gets the tougher screen, which is awesome. Next up, video calls. We're all doing more of them, and they're getting a major upgrade thanks to a new, smarter front-facing camera. And again, this is on all the new iPhones. The magic behind this is a feature called Center Stage. You've probably seen it on other Apple devices. It's super smart. It actually pans and zooms automatically to keep you right in the middle of the shot. So if you're walking around the kitchen on a FaceTime call, you're always in frame. No more having to awkwardly prop up your phone. But if you're a camera person, if you want the absolute best, then you're going to be looking at the Pro models. This is where things get serious. We're going from the Air's single lens to a full-on 3-lens system on the 17 and 17 Pro. We're talking 48 megapixels and an 8x optical zoom. That is a huge jump for anyone who's serious about their photos and videos. All right, so that's the iPhone, but the announcements didn't stop there. The wearable side of things is also getting a whole lot smarter, especially in the world of personal health. So let's talk about the new Apple Watch Series 11. It's really focusing on health with this two-part approach. First, it can now spot early signs of hypertension or high blood pressure, which is a huge deal for proactive health. And second, it gives you this really detailed sleep score. It's not just about how long you slept, but the quality of that sleep. The goal here is to give you data you can actually use to make changes. Okay, but maybe the most mind-blowing sci-fi announcement of the whole event came from the AirPods Pro. Get ready for this? Real-time in-ear language translation. Yeah, you heard that right. I mean, this could be a total game changer for travel, for communication, for everything. Just picture it. Someone's talking to you in another language, and you're hearing the translation happen live, right in your ear. It's incredible. And as if that wasn't enough, the new AirPods Pro are also tougher, with better water resistance, and they can even track your heart rate. So let's step back for a second. We've got a super light new phone, tougher screens for everyone, smarter cameras, and earbuds that translate languages. What does all this add up to? What's the big picture here? Well, it seems like all of these updates are pushing in the same direction. Our devices are becoming more than just tools. They're becoming more integrated into our lives, more personal. They're not just for calling and texting anymore. Now there are health monitors. There are universal translators. It really makes you wonder, right? As our tech gets this close to us, helping us understand our own bodies and communicate with anyone, what's the next frontier? What part of our lives will it transform next?